Hi friends, it's Miss Kristen here. I'm here to read you a book about apples. This book takes a light behind it because it'll help us figure out what's behind the secret of the apple tree. So that's the title of our book, The Secret of the Apple Tree, and the author is Karen Brown and Alyssa Nasner. All right, let me get this closer to the light so when I shine the light behind the pages, you might be able to see it, okay? An apple tree is green with leaves in summer. Can you see what it looks like in the winter? So now if I shine this page in front of the light, ooh, see how you could see the branches? Brr, in winter the branches are bare. One by one the leaves drift to the ground in fall, but the tree will grow new leaves in the spring. Many animals live around the trees. Can you see who the bird is about to grab? Let's see. Ooh, do you see the worms in there? How cool is that? Slithering, wiggling worms push through the soil around the roots. A tree's roots grow long and deep. The roots soak up the water from the rain, which helps keep the tree alive. The wind blows leaves off the tree. Can you see who is resting under this leaf pile? Let's see. What does that look like? A frog. Surprise! A toad's cool and unseen in the dark under the leaves. He lives in the damp places where there are many slugs, worms, and insects to eat. Ooh. Branches also fall from the tree to the ground below. Can you find anything growing on this dead branch? Let's see what's growing on the dead branch. Look at that. Do you see it? In dark, damp patches on the fallen branch, groups of mushrooms, toadstools, and other fungi grow. The dead wood root rots and makes food that they can eat. Something runs quickly past the dead branch. It scurries behind the stone. Whose tail does that belong to? Let's find out. Ooh, do you see that? Very cool. Look, a small, scaly lizard rests between the stones. It waits to catch a passing insect, spider, slug, or snail for its dinner. On the other side of the tree, a rabbit hops into the ground in the hole. Where is he disappearing to? Look at that. Those bunnies have their own den under there. Thump, thump. Deep down in the ground, rabbits dig nests and tunnels. They build large burrows where many rabbits can live together. A fly whirls up the tree trunk. Something is hiding on the bark. Can you see what it is? Let's find out. Ooh, do you see that? It's a beautiful butterfly. Or no, it's not. I lied. It's a moth. A moth has settled on the tree. Its wings are the same color as the bark. As long as the moth stays very still, nothing will see it. The fly isn't whirling around now. It seems to be stuck in mid-air. What's stopping it from flying away? Let's find out. Ooh, what do you guys see? Can you see that? It's a trap. The fly has flown onto a spider web. Its feet are really stuck in the strands of sticky silk. The web is a trap that catches food for the spiders. A bird flies through the rustling leaves with a worm in her beak. Who is going to eat the worm? Who do you guys think it's going to be? Let's flip the page and find out and put it in front of the light. Aw, do you see those sweet, sweet baby birds? The mama's bringing the worm to the baby birds. Let's read about it. These are hungry chicks. They will soon gobble up the worm. Tweet, tweet. They hatch from eggs in the nest that their parents built in the tree. Let's look a little closer at the tree. What's this hanging from the branch? What is this hanging from the branch? Let's find out. Hold on. I have trouble turning these pages. They get stuck a little bit. All right, here we go. You guys see? Can you see? Let's do this angle better, and then we'll look at that page. See that? It was the bumblebees. I showed you too early. Here's the bumblebees. All right, buzz. Hundreds of bumblebees are busy making wax to build their nests. They also collect sweet nectar from the flowers. They store it in their nests to make honey that they can eat. Yum. All right. A loud noise has startled the moths from their hiding places. Who is making such a racket? Can you guys guess who would make a racket in a tree? Let's find out. Ooh, did you see that? You know what kind of bird is loud? What kind of bird makes a lot of noise? Rat-a-tat-tat, tap, tap, tapping away at the bark. A woodpecker drills again and again. She makes small holes in the bark with her beak. Quick as a flash, her tongue darts into the gap to grab a tasty insect. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I think so. This hole hasn't been made by a woodpecker. This one right there, that would be too big. For a woodpecker, that's too big. Can you see who lives in that den? Let's find out. Aw, can you see that? Let's lift it up a little higher. Cute little squirrel in there. Shh. A squirrel is sleeping in the bed of dried grass and leaves. His long tail is curled tightly by him to keep him warm. I love squirrels, don't you? The leaf is shaking. There's something on the other side enjoying a meal. Can you see who's eating the leaf? Can you take a guess who's eating a leaf? There's certain insects that totally love to eat things off of leaves. And it is a, oops, I'm cheating, showing you the wrong side. It's a caterpillar, do you see it? All right. Munch, munch, a furry caterpillar is eating and eating and eating. It eats so much because it needs food to help it become a beautiful butterfly. Large, juicy red apples grow on the tree. These are the tree's fruits. What's inside of the apple? When you cut open an apple, what do you see inside of it? Any idea? Let me lift this up so you can see it better. See the seeds? I bet you've seen apple seeds before. Crunch! The apple is very tasty, but the small hard pieces inside don't taste as nice. These are the apple tree's seeds, and they aren't supposed to be eaten. Ripe apples have fallen from the tree. Can you see what happens to the apple seeds when they drop on the ground? Let's find out. Oh, do you see that? So the seeds drop on the ground, and then the roots grow, and another apple tree starts to grow. Pretty cool. Below the soil, an apple seed has split in the grown roots. The roots reach down and gather food and water. A shoot pushes up from the seed and up through the soil. Above the soil is a green shoot, grows up and up towards the sun. In time, it will become a tall and strong tree with a small world of all its own. Isn't that great to think of all the things that can come from an apple tree? Like all of these insects and exciting things happening. Well, we can do a quick little project with an apple. I had an apple, I sliced it in half, and there's some seeds in there you can see, right? And what you can do is you can make your apples into stampers, okay? So you can take some paint and a paintbrush, and your half of an apple, you can paint right onto the apple, okay? And then what you would do is you would take your paper and you would take your apple and you would, let me open it up because I just messed that one up for you. Sorry. Let's try it again. Take the apple and take the paper and squish, 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 squish. And you made yourself a stamp. Isn't that cool? With your fruit. An apple stamp. Cool beans. All right. Well, thanks for hanging with me. Happy Apple Day.